do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as the law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And defend the Constitution and the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We now take the oath of a member of Parliament.
I, James Gyakye Quayson,
having been elected a member of Parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
That I will uphold.
Preserve. Protect. And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament.
Discharge the duties of member of Parliament.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Honorable members, congratulations.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Parliament of Ghana and the 275 members, I offer you the essential tools of your work. The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and the standing orders of the Parliament of Ghana. Every day you are going to your farm, you must have your cutlass or your hoe to go to work.
That's right.
Today, I will start observing you.
Thank you.
Whether when you are on the floor here, you have these tools to work with.
Thank you.
And so on behalf of the House, I hand them over to you.
Okay. That's the same. Okay.
Honorable members, I want, on behalf of all of you, to congratulate the Honorable James Quayson Gyakye. I welcome him to the House and to draw his attention that this is a very, very important role he's going to play. But before I continue, it's important that I invite the leaders of the House to also add some words of congratulation to the honorable member on his election and how they intend to welcome him to the House. So, honorable members, we will start with the minority leader. Honorable members, please, if you catch my eye, I'll do the right thing. Yes, minority leader. Marshal, do the appropriate thing. You are not supposed to have cameramen here without permission. Yes, minority leader. Minority leader.
Right Honorable Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to congratulate our colleague, the Honorable Gyakye Quayson, on his re-election and to welcome him back to the House of Parliament where he rightly belongs. Mr. Speaker, his success in the by-election represents a victory for our democracy and a clear evidence of the savviness of the Ghanaian electorate. Right Honorable Speaker, the Assin North constituency witnessed, unfortunately, a sudden outburst of new, unplanned and unbudgeted projects, including the distribution of cash amid a major economic crisis of our lifetime. So, Speaker, all this was to influence voters. Immediately, Honorable Gyakye Quayson's election was declared null and void and of no legal effect by the Supreme Court of Ghana. The Speaker, the good people of Assin North, however, demonstrated their mandate cannot be bought by virtual projects or cash. Right Honorable Speaker, on the 7th of December 2020, the good people of Assin North expressed their mandate freely and elected Mr. Gyakye Quayson to represent them in the House. Sadly, on the 6th of January 2021, every effort has been made by proxies of government from representing his people, including injuncting him from functioning as a member of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, and this lasted for almost 14 months until the Supreme Court finally made their pronouncement. Right Honorable Speaker, when these machinations by proxies of government failed to break the resolve of Mr. Quayson, the government then took up the challenge frontally and instituted a criminal charge against him, with the Attorney General virtually urging the High Court to hear the matter on a daily basis, all to prevent Mr. Quayson from campaigning for re-election. Mr. Speaker, the President even went further by calling on voters of Assin North not to vote for Mr. Quayson because he was jail-bound. Mr. Speaker, the President was certain and categorical when he said, don't vote for someone who will end up in jail. Right Honorable Speaker, this singular categorical statement from His Excellency the President is not only prejudicial, but Mr. Speaker, it is a threat to fair trial and justice and therefore undermines the judicial system, which is indeed the anchor of our democracy. Right Honourable Speaker, all these machinations did not deter nor weaken Mr. Quayson's resolve. Indeed, he continued to serve his people and believed in his vision. Mr. Speaker, it was therefore not surprising that the good people of Asen North reaffirmed their confidence in him at the just ended election on the 27th of June 2023. With a wider margin, Mr. Speaker, they voted massively for him and he obtained a whopping 57.56% of the valid vote cast. Mr. Speaker, the people of Asen North have sent a clear message to all politicians, Mr. Speaker, and the government of the day in particular, that they cannot be hoodwinked by sharing of money, nor be intimidated by threats. It is the same message that Ghanaians are sending to all of us, that in the year 2024, they will exercise their franchise based on their conscience, and no amount of tricks nor threat will dissuade them from voting out the administration that we are witnessing. So, Speaker, Ghanaians are really appalled by the abysmal economic mismanagement, poor governance, and increasing level of corruption, leading to unprecedented economic hardship being experienced by the people of Ghana. So, Speaker, the time has come for us as politicians, and rightly so, the political class, to have a rethink about the worsening monetization of our elections and its negative impact on our democracy. Right Honourable Speaker, I must commend our colleague, Mr. Quayson, for his courage and resilient spirit. He has prevailed in the face of persecution. I am aware that today he is due to appear in court, the Speaker, to defend the trumped-up charges against him. My message to him is to take solace in the good book, in Deuteronomy 31:6, which says, the Speaker, do not be afraid or terrified because of them. The Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. The Speaker, I wish to serve notice. The Speaker, I wish to serve notice that the entire minority group will accompany our colleague to court today and any other day that he is to appear in court. Mr. Speaker, we are solidarizing with our colleague and we will not participate in the business of the House anytime our colleague is in court, and we will be withdrawing from the chamber after this ceremony if the court processes indeed happens today. So, Speaker, amid persecution, cooperation will certainly suffer. So, Speaker, a word to a wise is in Asen North. A word to a wise is in Asen North. So, Speaker, let me use this opportunity to thank you once again for the opportunity. But let me also note that it is only until you swore him in that our colleague, Honourable James Gyakye Quayson, swore the oath of allegiance, and not when he filed his nomination at the Electoral Commission. That should be noted by all stakeholders of state. So, Speaker, I urge the government to listen to the good people of Asen North and do the right thing. I urge you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, before I invite the majority leader, the leader of the House, to also say a word, my attention has been drawn to the fact that the Central Regional Chairman of the NDC, Professor Aseju, together with other members of the Central Regional Executives are here, and the executives, constituency executives of Asen North, they are also present. Now, it is the turn of the majority leader to welcome and congratulate the honourable member. Mr. Speaker, on the occasion of the election, not re-election, on the occasion of the election of James Gyakye Quayson, because, Mr. Speaker, the Supreme Court has ruled that his own swearing in on January 7th, 2021 was an anomaly and indeed was null and void. So people should appreciate the import of the Constitution that we have all sworn to uphold. The Speaker is swearing him in. You run him through the oath, and he swore an oath, Mr. Speaker, to uphold, preserve, and protect the Constitution. All of us have sworn to do that. Mr. Speaker, the eligibility and qualification criteria for members of Parliament are set out in Article 94 of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, the tenure of office of members of Parliament are also provided for. Honourable members, this is a very important occasion. Please, listen to the majority leader. Mr. Speaker, as I said, the tenure of office of members of Parliament is also provided for under Article 97(1), which every member has sworn to uphold. Of particular importance, Mr. Speaker, is Article 97(1)(e), which provides a member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament if any circumstances arise such that if he were not a member of Parliament would cause him to be disqualified or be ineligible for election under Article 94 of this Constitution. Mr. Speaker, if this provision comes to be applied, nobody from a true conscience can say that this is persecution or selective justice. Let us respect the Constitution that all of us are sworn to uphold. Selectivity would be when you elect to apply in piecemeal the entirety of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, so people should understand and appreciate the import of this Constitution. And when it comes to be applied, it is not selective justice. Mr. Speaker, examples are bound in this House. We witnessed the appearance and disappearance of the Honorable Samuel Nyimaka. Article 97 and had to disappear. The Honorable the secondly. We appeared and disappeared. Article 97 came to be applied. So, Mr. Speaker, when you have people talking about selective justice, we wonder where they are coming from. We have decided, indeed, committed ourselves to uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic. Mr. Speaker, I hear my colleague say that some political party was engaged in the distribution of cash. Some political party. Mr. Speaker, I also witnessed some political party distributing machetes, insecticides, and warranty boots. If you're talking about corrupting the voters, liability also can be expressed.
Be truthful to yourself and your conscience. Mr. Speaker, we welcome our colleague. He entered this house, rightly or wrongly, but he cultivated friends whilst his stay here lasted. Mr. Speaker, I'm not sure that anybody can say that Gyakye Quayson is an enemy to him. We may disagree on a few things, but I believe that across the political divide, he made so many friends. But Mr. Speaker, I believe the NDC want to believe that what victory that our colleague has chalked, and indeed we must congratulate him. The NDC want to believe that this is a peak victory that would hurt the pride of the MPP, as the minority leader has alluded to. Of course, on the other hand, we, the parliamentary group of the MPP, also believe that this is a momentary victory of phantasmal character that certainly may not last. But, Mr. Speaker, that is the choice of the people of Assin North, and everybody must respect that whilst it lasts. The rest of it is in the hands of the Attorney General. Mr. Speaker, the rest of it, as we move from here, is in the hands of the Attorney General. Whilst he remains here, we can only embrace him as a member of Parliament, welcome him here to be part of the fraternity whilst it lasts. Mr. Speaker, so on behalf of the majority, let me welcome him and hope that he'll be able to discharge his functions to his constituents whilst it lasts. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Honourable members, I believe we now have the full complement of the members of Parliament in the House. It's my duty to always direct the clerk to inform the Electoral Commission as to the vacancy of a seat in this House. I hope I will not be given the opportunity again to so direct that a seat be declared vacant. With this, I humbly plead with you to go by the rules and don't compel me to so direct again. I know when to apply the whip. And so those of you who have decided not to go by my directive and you are breaching the rules, I'm taking note of all of you. And now for the whip, we apply it in various ways. And I can assure you that it will be applied. Honourable member, you are most welcome to the House. You have been elected by the people of Assin North constituency. You represent all those who voted for you and those who voted against you, and even those who did not vote. So you represent all the people of Assin North constituency. Just like how His Excellency the President represents all the people of Ghana. Whoever breaches these rules, do so at the peril of the position you occupy. I handled a number of petitions before as a lawyer. And when I speak, I know why I say those statements about selective justice. And I stand by those statements. And I can produce evidence, solid evidence to support my position. So please, if the reference to the use of selective justice is to what I said, then you have to rethink. Honourable members, with this, we'll proceed with the business of the House. And with your permission, all those who are here because of this ceremony, you have my permission to depart from the chamber. I can't say you are discharged because you are not appearing before us for anything. But we are happy to have you, particularly the chiefs and queen mothers from the Assin North constituency. Congratulations for having a very peaceful and harmonious election and for making sure that our democracy is deepened. We are grateful to you. Honourable members,
Honourable Speaker, with your kind permission,
we have honourable members, in view of the transition, I will suspend sitting for a few minutes. I think 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So sitting is accordingly suspended for 30 minutes.